in our hearts, no place for doubt or fear. From solid purpose to creators, we stand tall in the smarter sphere. Together we conquer all. Smarters unite. We're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Specific is terrific. We chase our dreams in our smarter spirit. We rise, we gleam. Live streaming life, crafting content with grace. Finding our purpose, we set the pace. Organic growth, building bridges so wide. In the smaller sphere, our power can't be denied. Smarters unite. We're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Specific is terrific. We chase our dreams in our smaller spirit. We rise, we gleam. From hustle to harmony, we elevate our game. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they'll know our name. Do what we have to do so we can do what we want. In our smarter journey, our legacy will flow. Smarters unite. We're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold.
Shining bright, specific and terrific. We chase our dreams in our silent spirit. Oh, there you go. Honey, hey, how y'all doing? Hey, everybody. Y'all ready? What's in your wallet? Open up your wallet. What's in your wallet? What do you already have that you can use to make money, boo? How y'all doing? Happy day. Happy new day. Now, I don't know if TT is going to be here after tomorrow. Y'all let me know, but we here today. Um, we're here today. I don't know. The jig's up tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But right now, we're here and we're live everywhere we can be. Uh-huh. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe, tell a friend and tell a friend. If I miss you coming in, please say hi more than once so my four eyes can see you. Right, LaFleur? Because, your sis over here, she she's visually challenged. She's visually challenged, so she tries to catch you. But if she don't catch you, say hey more than once so I can make sure that I saw you. Honey, what's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? What's in your wallet? Tomorrow on BIGO, we gonna have a couple of $100, couple of $1,000, couple of extra change in our wallet if you met a tier last month over here. The BIGO Sphere, bit.ly/Marta one link. If you don't have the app, you can live stream for a living. Honey, get into it and do your thing. So, what's in your wallet? We were just letting the smarters know the way that you're going to get the 4 documents that we're working on today. You have to go into the smarter sphere to grab them. If you want to use them and be a part of this and get into this with us, you must go get the documents. Hey, Miss Rebecca, how are you? Hey, everybody coming in. Hey, how are you? I appreciate y'all for coming through. I hope y'all stay and want to learn something today. I hope y'all stay and you really want to learn something today. We also have work from home because it's Friday, right? So we also have work from home, and we do work from home Fridays. So we do have some work from home that we'll be posting inside of the Nomad Network, and going over those for you. If you can stick around, please stick around. If you can share the live, please share the live. If you can support the vibe, please support the vibe. If you're over here on the BIGO Sphere, please, honey, may the power of the content compel you to gift her. Honey, if you want to donate to this live because I do something for you inside, your mind, or I help, spark something for you, I teach you something, and you want to give, and you're not able, hey, how you doing? If you're not able to give because we're not monetized wherever we are right now, like on FB, I know you can, throw some stars at me and stuff like that. So y'all just pay attention, and we're going to try and make sure I catch every last one of you, but we, gotta set up shop to make sure we don't miss anybody. And y'all don't be getting upset if I do miss you. Like I said, just say hi more than once, okay? Just say hi more than once, and we're going to try and work with everybody. But everybody under the sound of my voice who wants to learn today and get these documents, you must go inside of the smarter sphere. How do I get inside of there? martathesmarter.com is where you go. If you want to go inside of there, right, and go inside of the smarter sphere, and the documents can be found in under the documents tab. You're going to go into our chat group. You're going to go into our chat group down there, and you're going to hit on groups at the bottom. You're going to hit on groups at the bottom, right? When you hit on groups there at the bottom, it's going to bring up whatever groups you're a part of. So you're going to hit the little house to the right of Smartosphere. You're going to hit the house to the right of Smartosphere. And when you hit that house to the right of Smartosphere, or you just, honey, you just do like Marta said and wait, honey. It's going to pull up the actual Smartosphere. Now, if you find ads over there, yes, we do get paid by Google for ads, but it's worth it, honey. It's worth it for what you get over there, right? So once you get into the Smartosphere, you'll see the icons at the very top there. Like here, you'll be inside. You'll see the icons at the top there. You want to scroll till you get to that one that looks like a document. Scroll till you get to the one that looks like a document. Click on that one that looks like a document, right? And it's going to turn that orangey color, or that color there, that bright kind of color there. And what's going to happen is you'll see documents is going to open up, and under documents you'll find your tribe. Find your tribe. Y'all ready to find your tribe? Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you. You ready to find your tribe? What's in your wallet? Well, that's already been in your wallet if you're a part of the Smartosphere. So go ahead and open up your wallet over there. The first one that I want you to dig into, let's see how we're going to do this, because we've been talking this week about, what is your passion, what are you into, utilizing and taking just one piece of content and turning it into extensive pieces of content, right, based off of just one thing you do. I never gave you one thing to talk about in that live stream. That was going to be what? Crafty Assist. What, Steph? That's based on you, right? What you decide is what sparks your bubble, honey. All right. So if you're finding issues with figuring out, well, I can't even start with that one piece of content because I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. Honey, the Passion Profit Test is here for you. We're going to talk about what's in your wallet. So grand rising and great day, grand rising and hopefully great energy today. People are over here, being unkind, but people who are unkind have unkind lives. My life is good to me. So, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Honey, whatever you say to me makes me feel amazing. I reciprocate the energy. Okay. Okay. So we appreciate you. Thank you for coming through. Tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Everybody that's over here, bring somebody else in. Okay. Everybody else that's over here, bring somebody else in. Go ahead and share the live. So this week it's been a theme of ease. That's been the biggest part of what I wanted to stress so you can stress less is ease. We want you to experience ease, honey, some ease. I want you to have an easier way of creating your content, an easier way of connecting with your audience, an easier way, honey, because life doesn't get easier, but you get better. All right. So you're going to get better at finding ease. Also, clarity. We want you to get clarity so you can get to the coin with consistency. You know, we love a little alliteration here. So, today we're going to be talking about what's already in your wallet, right, Steph? We're also going to help you put some money in your wallet too if you're looking for work from home. So stick around. Okay. So what's in your wallet? What are your skills? What are your talents? What's your story? What's your passion? And of those, what can we monetize? Because you've been overlooking your money makers, honey. I need you to fix this, because one of your passions, one of your skills, one of your talents, one of your stories can be monetized. It definitely can, right? So we're gonna go through a little of this passion to profit test to see if you can pass the test. I don't know. We're gonna try and help you. So get out your digital notebooks, get out your information so that you can put noted in the chat, and go ahead and put noted wherever you're at and start taking notes. Okay. So the Smartosphere tools that we have, again, if you're not a member of the Smartosphere, you would have to go over to marthathesmarter.com, marthathesmarter.com, go over to marthathesmarter.com and join the Smartosphere. You can join today, honey. Absolutely no charge whatsoever. But there is going to be a monthly membership fee coming for those of you that are still there. You understand that it's only $1.99. You know, just a minor membership fee for you to get all of these things essentially for free. It's like a shipping fee. Okay. So go ahead. You can try it out for a month and go over there, grab these 4 things and skippity doo dah your ass right up out of there if you choose, honey. But go over there right now and sign up for the Smartosphere and get into the Smartosphere tools and get these documents. The ideal client worksheet, defining your ideal audience checklist, and the 5 secrets to finding your niche. We also threw a little extra bonus in there. And I encourage you to be interactive, Terry Shavers, and get this together, honey. So we can, got her barbecue shop. We got her barbecue shop. Got her barbecue shop. Who got a barbecue shop? Is that what this is? Or a Barbie shop? What was that? What kind of shop? What kind of shop we got? Who got a shop? Somebody opened up a shop. Congratulations. But I need you to go over to marthathesmarter.com and you can shop over there too. Honey, you can get mugs. You can get stuff to help you with your entrepreneurial journey. Barbershop. Okay, Terry Shavers, barbershop. That would make sense. I was going to say. So yes, it can help you with that in creating content right here so that more people come to your barbershop. But I thought it was spelled Barber. Terry, autocorrect is not your friend right now. So y'all, I invite you to pick one of your skills as we're going in. Please tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe, tell a friend and tell a friend. Terry, while you let me know what you're talking about, make sure you share the live too. Tap the screen. And if you got a gift, go ahead and send a gift because it's one of our languages. Yeah, autocorrect is like not your friend right now, but I am. I'm here to help you, Terry. So you have a barbershop is what I'm gathering. You're letting us know. And if you want people, more clientele to walk through the doors of your barbershop, this can definitely help you. It's definitely help you. So I invite you to pick one of your skills. Terry is a barber, is what I'm gathering from this conversation. Or I'm pretty sure Terry has a story if he is a barber, and from some of those stories that have been told in his barbershop chair, right? Or you have a gift, right? And so what we're going to do is put your passion to the profit test, because some of us are passionate about things, but I think we're falling short of being able to make it profitable, which you should be able to, multiply from your talent, from your gift, from your skill, from what you've experienced in life, because it was a lesson. So you should be able to actually profit from it in some way. So we're going to walk you through turning that passion, that skill, that story, that gift into a service, a lead magnet, a digital product. We're going to use these worksheets, which is what you need to go grab from the smartest sphere in order to help you through this. Okay, so we're going to use these worksheets to help you through. So share the live, support the vibe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Oh, you're going to get your hair cut. Oh, okay. So what that got to do with me, Terry? Congratulate. It's Friday. Did you just get paid? Golden plate. Hey, love. Did you just get paid? What does that got to do with what I'm talking about? You just having conversation over here, Terry. Is that what's going on? Is that what we just having conversation? Nice to meet you, Terry. Nice to meet you. I see you're new. So go into the smartest sphere. Okay. I need you to understand that your gift is valuable. Your story is actually sellable. And your audience is already searching for you. Okay. Understand these things. Terry's searching for a barber to go cut to get his hair cut. So let's go ahead and start in. Let me see. Let me open up my document here and go through and kind of guide one of us, maybe not Terry, but one of you, into determining who is your ideal client, who is your ideal customer, and who needs you. Who really needs you. So the who needs you to was a tidbit to add on top of it, if you can see that. But the ideal client worksheet, right? Thinking about your ideal client, your ideal customer, your ideal audience member, I need you to start thinking about defining who is that person that you're connecting with, defining that target market, right? And a lot of us, like I said, come up with some great ideas. Some of y'all have some of the most amazing ideas, and you're so creative. And we taught you how to use Chat GPT, honey, and y'all are creating at the speed of light. But it doesn't seem to be hitting the production floor very well. Okay, or it gets stopped somewhere in production, right? So really, like, determining, like, why did I even make this? Who did I make it for? Who am I promoting it to? Who is going to purchase it? Who needs it? Who wants it? Am I even doing what I'm supposed to do? So you need to think about who really, really needs you, right? Who really wants to work with you? Who wants your products? Who is going to be the person that is actually going to partake of this item that you have created? Whether it be a digital product, whether it be a physical product, whatever it may be, you want somebody to actually tap into it. So who wants it? Who needs it, right? So who is your ideal client? Who is your ideal audience member? Who is your target? The perfect person who needs what you are going to give them, whether you're teaching them, whether you're providing a service for them, whether you're providing a physical product for them. In today's world, honey, we don't have to actually go fishing around for that person. You can zero in on that person and find that person by what? Being specific. Specific is terrific. So zero in and narrow down in on who that exact person is that you're looking for, that's looking for you. So you can drop a line right to where they are, and you can get them to go, "Ooh, I want that." And you scoop them up and reel them right on in, honey. So I want you to think about asking yourself some of the things, and I know you've heard some of these things before, so it's not going to be absolutely new. Hey, Auntie Easy World. So think of the things that are related to who you want to connect with and who you want to get your products and services, right? So defining your target market, right? Your ideal client. Now I need you to get clear. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie Easy. Where thank you. Thank you. Make sure y'all following Auntie. How you doing out here in these streets? Are you holding them down? You holding them down. They ain't stressing you. They ain't stressing you. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Hey, Perky Poo. That you holding them down. Cause honey, I wanted you to so holding them down. Okay. I'm telling you, you gotta hold them down, Auntie. Auntie's trying to do good for y'all. We trying to do good. Perky Poo, tell them we trying to do good for y'all. I'm trying to help them. And I'm trying to stay in my corner and not get in trouble neither. So I want you to get clear on who needs you. Who needs you, right? So the first thing is like a checklist, checking off like who needs you. So going through who are these people that I want to connect myself with. So I need you to define your ideal audience, right? That's the very first thing you're going to do is go through and start defining who the ideal audience is, who that you who is it that you want to connect with. So when you open up, you're defining your ideal audience checklist, which you can find in the Smarter Sphere at martathesmarter.com. martathesmarter.com. If you go into martathesmarter.com and you go to groups, go into the Smarter Sphere and click on the icon that is the document icon at the top. You can scroll and find the document icon, and in that you will find your finding your niche folder, and you can find these documents in there. So let's move forward. You're going to hear people talk about this over and over and over again. So this checklist that we created is designed to help you remember the important aspects of determining who your ideal audience is. So it's just a checklist because you have heard these things before. You should have filled these out before. You can fill them out on the checklist if you want to, but I need you to check in on these aspects of this your audience, right? On these different aspects of your audience. So remember, your audience, your business, your brand, who you are may or may not need all of these checkpoints yet, but you may need to add some more factors that also have been overlooked, because these are the basics and these are the things for you to start determining and distinguishing who you're making content for, who needs you, right? Who's out there that you're trying to reach. So please, again, tell a friend to tell a friend, share the live, support the vibe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, go get these documents and let's dig in. Demographics to know. Y'all have heard of this before. Demographics to know. What are some of the demographics that you need to know? So to fly through this, because what? You've heard this before. And if you don't think this applies to you, but you're a content creator, you sell products, you sell excuse me. Woo! The coughing genie done got me. Woo! I'm okay. I'm okay. Put your hands up. I'm okay. So, I'm okay. I'm okay. Put your hands up. I'm okay. I'm okay. So, thinking about the demographics that you need to know, right? You're not going to be okay if you don't think about some of these things. Whether you're, have a brand, have products, services, you sell, you have content you create, you live stream, you need to think about the demographics of the people that you connect with and the people that connect with you that you want to be your target market, your target audience. So, age, gender, marital status, household size, ethnicity, location, occupation, income. Those are some of the demographics that you should think about. Now, if you didn't catch those, catch this by going to, Nurse Lisa, you can watch this on replay later on today in study hall over on YT. Age, gender, marital status, household size, ethnicity, location, occupation, income, demographics that you should know about the people that you connect with, that you live stream to, that you're selling your products and your services to. Okay, or that you're offering, because remember, what we do is offer. We're making impact. It would best serve you to think of selling as serving. Okay, that's a little tip. That's a martyrism. It would best serve you to start thinking about selling as serving, so you can stop having a problem trying to serve people. Okay, you're offering stuff, you're making an impact on the people. So the next thing you need to think about is psychographics, right, Alexis or Alex? You need to think, is it Alexis or Alex? I just realized there's an S at the end of it. So you need to think about psychographics. Psychographics, you need to know, what are the people's values? What are their personality traits? What are their lifestyle choices? What is their attitude? Honey, what is their attitude about life? Woo, honey, what is their opinions? What are some of their opinions on matters that matter to you also? What are their interests? Right? What are their goals and challenges? What are their activities and hobbies? What are their habits? What are their religious beliefs? Those are some of the psychographics that you would be well served to know for the people that you were trying to serve. Okay. Other things that you may want to know, what are their worries or fears? What are their deepest desires? Who are some of their influencers or mentors that they follow? You also may want to know how they like to consume information. Do they like to consume it online, offline, via video, written material? How do they consume information? Right? How much time do they have to learn and apply what they are learning? Because in some form, fashion, you're teaching or providing them something that they are going to consume. Great day, Perky Poo. Hey, Mrs. Parker. How y'all doing? Tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe. And if you could, please tell a friend that Marta's out here in these social media streets, once again, trying to help you. It's Marta the Smarter. It's Marta the Smarter. It's Marta the Smarter. Hey, Miss Parker. It's Marta the Smarter. And you can connect with me on all of the resources that we have for you at martathesmarter.com. You also need to know, how do they prefer to be contacted? Y'all want me to holler at you through text message? If you do, we actually do have text messaging where I can send you a text message and let you know, hey, I'm going live. If you want to be texted with our smarter updates, when I update our smarters and let them know that we got something special in these streets that they need to tap into, because there's some people just finding out about how great ChatGPT is and what ChatGPT can do for them. I'm like, we've been doing ChatGPT for over 2 years now, and y'all just finding out what it can do. Honey, we done dug into ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, Willow. We done dug into all these other social media AI apps. Honey, there's people that is out here have no idea. We is tapped into Suno. Hey, Tish. We is tapped into Suno. Like, Marta, do you know there's a whole app out here that can create songs? We have a whole smarter that won a portion of that $200,000 that Timbaland was giving away for recreating his song on Suno. Hey, because we taught the people how to use Suno. Honey, our intro song is written and produced by ChatGPT and Suno. Whole production team. And Life Coach is also going out for something else that Timbaland got out here, still connected with Suno. Honey, people was like, Suno. I'm like, girl, we've been on Suno. Honey, but how do y'all prefer to be contacted? So you text message marketing, right? I've told my smartest, I need to get a free phone number, Marta. I need a phone number, Marta. How we done told people 50,011 ways 5011 ways how to get a free phone number. We got you out here getting free phone numbers and free text message marketing. Honey, I'm just saying, which brand, products, or services do they like the most and why? You need to start getting into these people's business, right? To a certain extent, I don't want to be all in your business, but to a certain extent, I want to be in your business depending on what I do, right? Depending on if I sell adult toys or adult solutions, honey, then yes, I want to be in your bedroom, Mr. Striker, in a certain way, in a certain way, right? Where are they now compared to where they want to be? Because maybe my adult solutions, you want text. Tisha says she wants text. So Tisha, you can actually text the word join to 888-906-7096. That was 888-906-7096. And you can get smarter updates. Honey, yes, you can, honey. Yes, you can. We can text you and let you know when we're live so you don't miss what we got going on. Because we got a workshop going on next week. So I don't want y'all to miss that. Honey, we don't want y'all to miss that. But yes, see how easy that was. See how easy that was. Now, hopefully they don't put me out on the streets. We only gonna leave it up there for a little couple of seconds. You can see it scrolling across the bottom of the screen. For those of you that need to know, we're gonna let it scroll, and then we're gonna stop it in a little bit because these social media places be getting upset when you are on their app trying to help yourself. Honey, if we was on a plane, I wouldn't put the mask on you first. Just because I'm on your app don't mean I shouldn't get mine too. It's across the bottom of the screen, Tisha. I appreciate you. So y'all, what brands, products, and services do your people like the most? Which brands, products, and services do you like the most, right? You want to know that from your people, right? I can't. Oh, I think I can. Hold on. 1 minute. We can change it up here. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you. So think about the easiest way to get it, honey. Let me see, because we got some scrolling across the bottom here. We got it scrolling across the bottom. Let's go ahead and change it up, y'all. So thank goodness for the things that they do allow us to do when it comes to some of these social media applications, right? I'm grateful and thankful because, honey, it makes it easier sometimes. I'm going to give it to you, honey. Give me just two clicks of a rat's tail. Well, no, not. I'm just going to put it up here. Huh? She needs help sometimes. I don't know if that's going to show it either. That might not even show it either. I don't know if that's going to show it either. Sometimes you can swipe the comments to the right. You can swipe or to the left and they disappear. I don't know if it's going to show up over there either. So, but yes, you can definitely join the Smartosphere by going to martythesmarter.com. You can also join the Smartosphere by going to martythesmarter.com. You can join the Smartosphere by going to martythesmarter.com. I know like I said, some of these places want to put you out when you're promoting yourself. So you got to be innovative and creative sometimes to help yourself. Right? You got to be innovative and creative sometimes to help yourself. So I appreciate you. Hey, Luminous. So you also need to know, where are they compared to where they want to be? Thank you, love. I appreciate you. Make sure y'all follow Luminous so y'all can get in on those quality products that she's going to be out here giving to you in the BIGO sphere, where we live stream for a living and we make a bag too over here. Right. So, TT, if y'all not around by after tomorrow, I don't know what to tell you, but we tried to help you. So we appreciate you. And what's keeping them from getting it. Sometimes you could be that solution, just like Luminous. Like you want to get that cute little bag, or you want to get them cute little sunglasses you seen, right? For the so you can be beach ready. Well, what's keeping you from getting, because you can't find them nowhere. You can pull up over on Luminous, and honey, you might be able to get them right over there. Understand what I'm saying? You can what you offer, your products, your brand, your services solve a problem. Honey, they solve a problem. You need to figure out how you are packaging that solution for the people, right? And another question you may need to ask about your people so that you can find your audience: why do they want to get there? Why do they want to get to where they're trying to get to? What's at stake for them if they reach their goal? Like, honey, because I will be the only one in my girlfriend group would be, because y'all know how some of y'all are. You know how y'all are with y'all sunglasses. Honey, I will be the only one in my girlfriend group with these. And they've been looking for these, honey, and I have these. You can be that solution because you need to learn how to reframe some stuff, because you got them cute ones too, Auntie Easy World, where you can reframe them too, right? So what inspires them to purchase? It may just be that we're going on a girlfriend's trip. Honey, I'm inspired to purchase. I got a cruise coming up. I do need some sunglasses. I got a cruise coming up. So what inspires them to purchase? They may have something coming up. You think about the season of what is coming up. That's why we also have that digital playbook at martathesmarter.com that's absolutely free. Because ain't it always a holiday coming? Ain't it always a holiday right around the corner? There's always a reason for people to buy something. There's always a reason for people to buy something, to purchase something. And there's always a holiday right around the corner. Why are you allowing the holidays just fly by on your dreams, on your business ideas, on your products, on your services, on the brand that you keep on thinking about creating? Honey, you only one holiday away from hitting gold. Go to martathesmarter.com and get that digital playbook. You also need to think about what turns them away from purchasing, right? So that digital playbook is free. That's called a lead magnet. So think about what you lead people into so you can take them on a little funnel. Y'all have heard of them, sales funnels. So think about when they go through that little funnel, at the end of that, and you get to the line, right now we're not shopping at Target, but just for example purposes, you get to the end of the line and you on that conveyor belt and you looking at what's the pricing and what you done put on the conveyor belt. What turns you away from purchasing? Maybe it's your budget. Maybe it's your diet or your lifestyle. Like, you shouldn't have bought that. You shouldn't have put that on the conveyor belt. No way. Honey, maybe you shouldn't have put that on the conveyor belt. No way. Right, Perk? I appreciate you, Perky Poo. I appreciate you. I thank y'all. I appreciate my smartest. I really do. I really do. We work smarter, not harder. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and join our private little group over there in the smarter sphere. We appreciate you. So what turns people away from purchasing when you think about it? So what turns you away from purchasing online? A lot of times purchasing online, Mr. C or Miss C, sometimes purchasing online, isn't it the shipping? Isn't it the shipping? Isn't sometimes you get to the end and you look at it like the shipping costs? I'm like, girl, the shipping costs more than the product. Because sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes that's how it turns. Like, honey, like this don't make no sense. I only want this one thing, and it's twice as much for the shipping. So what turns people away? Maybe you need to be innovative and give them free shipping. And my smartest know what I mean by free shipping. So what frustrates your audience, or what frustrates the people that you're trying to connect with? What frustrates them when trying to research something? when they're trying to get the answer to a problem or find a resolution, what most frustrates them when they can't find that dress, when they don't get them prayers answered. Well, honey, what frustrates them when trying to figure out researching on how to pray? Okay, so if you're taking notes, put noted in the chat, and I'm going to give you ways to gather information on your people. And again, this document can be found at martathesmarter.com. Inside of the Smarter Sphere, go inside of the group and go ahead and click on documents so you can get this document and you can go through your defining your ideal audience checklist. So thank you for the noted ways to gather this information. One of the ways that you can gather this information, if you already have an existing website, is to look at your website analytics. You can install, hey, Miss Pooty to you, you can install website analytics onto your website so that you can determine and distinguish what people are looking at, what people are actually tapping into that you provide on your website. That is if you have an existing website, right? Different platforms from WordPress to Wix to your own personal whatever, how you host it, can give you analytics about who's coming to your website. This is where you're putting in pixels. Like this is where things like Facebook pixels come into play. For those of you that have heard things like that. Again, when it comes into social media and monetizing your social media, or just live streaming, you need to think about certain new language terms that you need to familiarize yourself with in order to make sure that you're successful, right? When you got that first job, and my very first job was Payless Shoes. I had to familiarize myself with putting that little thing on y'all. I don't even know what the thing is called now. The shoe size thing, whatever it is, because you remember that was and yes, I'm a woman of a particular age. I'm 50 years old, and so yes, I worked when we were still at one point in time still putting your shoe on your foot, even at Payless. I don't even know what the daggone thing is called now, but I had at the time had to familiarize myself with putting that on your foot and knowing how to measure your big old feet, stinking feet. Oh, ways to gather information. Perp, you can post questions. Who has a blog? If you have a blog, you can post questions on your blog. Or if you don't have a blog, your social media is still a blog. Your social media is still a blog. And you can post questions, polls on your social media. You can poll people in your social media accounts and watch what their comments and their responses are. You know, there's a poll option on, I believe, every social media app out there now. So you can inquire and ask questions and post engaging questions that will lead you to knowing more about your audience and what they want from you. All right. You can look at other people's comments, blog posts, social media, excuse me, in doing kind of an analysis and research on seeing what's out there inside of that same target audience that you're looking for, right? So if you're in whatever field that you may be in, finding those that have a familiar or a similar field and looking at what their audience is tapping into. Watch social media to see what's being liked, shared, what's being asked, and commented. Now, social media monitoring, there are social media monitoring tools out here that you definitely can invest in. But the freest one that we can all use and we all have access to is Google Alerts. Please, somebody type, if you're taking notes, put Google Alerts in the chat so the people will know wherever you're at. You can do social media monitoring by setting up Google Alerts and having Google send you an email on whatever subject matter, topic, and or content you would like to bring to your audience, whatever's trending, what also is being liked, being shared, and being commented on. You have a vast a vast library of content that Google will source for you based on any subject matter. Additional note, if it's not just one word, like, specific is terrific, right? Specific is terrific. And one of the 40, if you didn't see yesterday's live, one of the 40 different digital product ideas that we gave you was planners for nurses, and that was more specific instead of just planners, right? So if you're looking for certain things under Google Alerts, being specific is terrific. And if it's a phrase or multiple words, put it in quotations so that it can look for that word definite. There is a certain particular science to searching on Google. And I know many of us just put in how to or where do or near me and all of that. And Google has assimilated to that, but that's actually not the proper way to search on Google. I digress. When you're putting in your Google alerts and it's more than one word or phrase, make sure you put the entire thing in quotations. And I mean that literally, not just I put up quotations. You can survey the people that are already have purchased from you or that have already gifted you, that already pull up to your live streams, have become part of your audience, have become part of your clientele. Survey those existing audience members, customers, or clients and see what is it that they're into, right? Based off of the previous checklist items we've given you. You can interview some of your best customers, clients, and audience members and see what it is that they like, love, and want more of from you. You can participate. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you, Auntie Easy Word. Thank you for the love. Make sure y'all follow my auntie. Participate in focus groups or private groups and forums. The Smartest Sphere is a private group. It's also a focus group because the smartest do what? They drop their projects that they're working on over there to get feedback about their lead magnets, their new products, what they're launching, getting people's interest and feedback on what they got going on. Thank you, Auntie. So think about that. Participating in focus groups or private groups, forums, creating focus groups, private groups, or forums so you can be better have more knowledge about who it is that you're serving, right? You can do research from third-party companies. There are different third-party companies that research data. You have data already inside of your social media, though. If you look inside of your Facebook, if you look inside of your Instagram, if you look inside of your TikTok, if you look inside of your YouTube, if you've been producing content from your Tumblr to your Snapchat to your LinkedIn, you have information that you can analyze to let you know what demographic of people are connecting with you. I'll be grateful and thankful when BIGO does something like that. I mean, we can kind of guess some of our audience on BIGO, but I there is more than what people assume that they tap into, right? There's a demographic of people that come to BIGO that are also on TikTok and vice versa, but they don't all rock the same. And many of you have noticed that, right? So you can research your competitors and what they're saying, doing, and what they're offering. We talked about SWOT analysis. I told y'all about SWOT analysis, and I don't want to have to swatch you about a SWOT analysis, okay? You can email your audience if you have them on an email list. You can email your audience, right? And find out from them, ask them about their biggest frustrations, ask them some questions. You can't find them?
Biscuit.
Uh-oh. Biscuit done disappeared, y'all. Or ask them some questions, right? Uh-oh. Biscuit done disappeared on our show. What he knocked out sleep. Honey. Y'all know Biscuit getting up there. Did he look up at you and lay down? So Um, I need you to research, maybe do some research on, like I said, your competitors. Ask them what's going on. Well, not ask them. See what they're saying, see what they're doing, what they may be offering. You can also email your audience and ask what's going on with them. What do y'all want? What is your biggest frustrations? What are you missing out on? What do you need me to source for you? Right? The keyword search again, with Google alerts, you have the keyword search where you can use the keywords. Oh, now he up. Now you can use the keyword search, but Google Keyword Planner has changed quite a bit because it's connected directly to AdSense now. It's directly connected to AdSense. So you used to be able to use it independently. I definitely suggest everybody get into and look at your Google keyword planner, your Google AdSense, and how people are searching for things out here on social media, whether it be on Google or inside of a social media app. It'll help you determine what your audience is searching for. So you can still search by keywords inside of apps. It's not like it used to be where, prior to a certain time, um, keywords and hashtags were used um, differently. Then they ended up being used as more of like a threat. So, yeah, we'll just leave that alone. So you can still do keyword search research using hashtags on social media websites. On social media websites, you can search on different areas to do a search for your niche and subject matter that falls under your niche to determine what people are looking for and what people are searching for. There are some very popular websites that are still out here that give you information about what niches are trending, what topics and keywords are trending when it comes to searching. Google Trends is one of them. Google Trends is one of them. And of course, you can still go to X and see sometimes what's going on as far as trending over there because it's what's going on in the news. That's what you're looking at when you're looking at X. It's still more of a news based and media based platform for those that use those types of outlets. So, you can visit different websites like of major magazines. I know sometimes we don't think about that, but like major magazines, they still have a presence on their websites. So you can look for what's being published in the headlines that your audience may be interested in, from a TMZ to a Cosmopolitan to a Gossip to a Black Entrepreneurs to an Upscale magazine. Like, you can still search their websites for information and headlines that affect the people in your community or your audience directly, right? You can visit other sites like Quora, Quora, Quora. You know that you've seen it before. Quora, or again, Google Trends to see what's going on, what people are talking about. Of course, Reddit is a great place to see subject matter about what people are talking about in certain niches and certain subjects, right? You can even go and check Amazon for books that are in your niche that have just been released. Uh-oh, y'all's getting gray. Hold on. Getting gray over here. Tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Don't go. Don't go. Don't go. Stay. Are y'all gonna stay with me? Okay, y'all stay with me. All right, y'all gonna stay with me. I think y'all stay with me for a little while. So think about researching like titles, tables of content, read reviews on books that are in your niche and you will find content that you can create directly for your audience. So that was the checklist. That was all just in the checklist, honey. That was all just in the checklist. I extended some of it because I can, but you can find that in the checklist at martathesmarter.com. Then your ideal client, like defining your target market, what types of clients will buy your services, right? What types of audience members will come in and tap your screen, share your live, support your vibe? Think about that. Like, what people are you wanting to hang out with? Do you know what kind of people you want to hang out with? Do you know what people you enjoy hanging out with? Like, but will you? But will you really figure out who you like hanging out with? Will you take the time to, do a SWOT analysis, honey, before I SWOT all of you, and figure out who you want to connect with? So the ideal client, when we talk about that, is what types of clients will buy your services. Going through some of the questions you're going to be asking yourself: is it male or female clients that you want to connect with? What industries are you looking to work with? Do you want to work with people in a certain industry, like the film industry, the music industry? Who do you want to work with? Where are these people based? Do you want to work with people online, offline? Of course, online is a spectacular place to work with people because we get to reach people all over the world, right? Are people employed, self-employed? What is their employment status? What is their career? What is their business? Like, thinking about these things are going to help you distinguish and determine who is your ideal audience member, who is your ideal client. So you can go ahead and check that under the ideal client. I do want to go ahead and give to you. Let me see where we at. Where we at? Real quick. Not real quick because I never do that. 5 secrets to finding your niche. So some of you are still like, well, what do I do, Marta? What do I do? So what's in your wallet? What are you skilled at doing? My eye itched. Honey, what are you skilled at doing? So you need to find your niche. The internet has become a very, 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 very big marketplace where there's millions of people that just use their everyday knowledge, their everyday experience to make money online. And so this means you can too. Like, there are more than like 1.9 billion websites on the internet. And that was just like back in 2020. There were 1.9, more than 1.9 billion websites on the internet. People definitely are not. I know I created like 3 websites like 2 weeks ago for somebody. So for someone trying to enter into the internet and, coming new to the internet, and how do I make money online, right, Big Joe? It can be rather intimidating if you're brand new to it. So if you want to stand out from that increasingly crowded market of people, then you need to find your niche. You need to determine what's in your wallet. Great day, Big Joe. So the first key and the first step to you doing that is you need to take, like when creating a successful business, you need to understand how to find that profitable niche, because we want you to do something that you like, you love, and you want to do more of. But you need to take the idea of what I do like to do, what I love to do, what I'm going to be able to continue to do, and find the profitable part of it, right? So if you want to build a successful business online and make money online, then you have to identify a niche market that you can create your business around. It's just that simple, just that difficult. But again, we have to find our niche. And specific is terrific. The more niche down you are, the more dialed in you are in to help the people that are here for you, that need the help that you are sent to give them, right? Because you cannot help everybody and not everybody wants your help. So I need you to think about finding that niche and considering what all you can do that's going to be profitable for you and that you can do every single day, day in, day out, be a part of your routine, a part of your habits, a part of your living and breathing like you do your 9 to 5, right? Because the biggest problem for most people is finding a profitable niche, right? A profitable niches, there's many out there that you can pursue online. When you're starting out, you can do anything: digital products, you can be coaching, you can sell t-shirts, you can, you can make mugs, you can do drop shipping, you can you can do all. And you're going to run into some challenges too, because what you choose may not be, Salima, hey love, what you intended or wanted to do. Did you see your blog post got posted over in the Smarter Sphere? So you're going to run into some challenges sometimes. A lot of times that's what people run into. The biggest problem that you probably will face is finding the profitable niche that you want to tap into, right? While there are other aspects besides the profitability, being profitable, right? But honestly, if you're going to do something that you want to do for yourself, be your own boss, you still need to make money at it. hmm hmm So, yes, yes, it did. So, there are other aspects that you need to consider when finding a niche. Like, making money is the entire reason. If that's the entire reason you decided to start making money online, going live online or selling products or to start an online business in the first place, I understand that. I understand that, but however, other things that you need to evaluate will ensure that you're successful with that online business. Like, I started going live online because I can make money online. I started selling t-shirts online because I can make money selling t-shirts online. Honey, you gonna get real tired of that being the only reason why you doing it. So I'm gonna give you some secrets. What's already in your wallet, so that you can niche down and be prepared. Saturday, which is tomorrow, we will be coming through and doing our FMTV season 8 begins. FMTV season 8 begins. So come through at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be on a panel for an hour. We'll be on a panel for an hour. And then April 8th, if you're inside of the Smarter Sphere, I need you to go ahead and check your emails wherever you may be. And you should see an email from me about our workshop. We have a workshop on the 8th at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. I think it's sending out to y'all now. Your email is sending out to y'all now. You can register via the email, or you can register. I suggest you sign into the Smarter Sphere to register for it. So thinking about what you want to do when it comes to your online business, a lot of people have heard, like people like Kai and other people are making thousands and thousands of dollars of live streaming, and just understanding who your audience is, right? T-Pain is making that money live streaming, not just because he's T-Pain, because don't nobody really like him that much as T-Pain and want him as live. There's something to it, right? Consider your passions. Number one, consider your passions. Thank you for the love, y'all. Along with finding a profitable niche and that market that's profitable, consider your passions. You also have to think about your skills and what you're passionate about if you want this to be successful. If you're going to be successful in this online world and doing any kind of form of social media, any kind of selling or serving, like products, services, You need to find and consider what you're passionate about. Finding a niche that you're passionate about will fill you with excitement and give you the motivation to get up every day and focus on your business. Because what? You are passionate about it. It ain't you run out of your passion for money. You've got to be a real you, honey. You got to be one of them people that you have a strong, strong, strong love for money. Because there's nobody in this world that has enough love for money to just continuously be driven by it, except for those people that only have a love for money. Because even the people that say, well, I got into this to make money, no, you need to have some passion behind it and some discipline too, honey. Some passion and some discipline too, because if you're not making the money, what's driving you? What's motivating you? If you didn't make a sale today, or you tried your damnedest and you've done the best that you can do and ain't no sales came through, and you need to go to that 11th hour, and you need to go to that last mile stretch, and you need to find all the willpower and all the things inside of you, because you just need that one more sale, but you've been trying to offer and get people to purchase all damn day and they ain't. And so how's the money gonna still drive you if you ain't even making it right now? Being passionate about what you are selling will also help you get through challenges and setbacks, especially when you're not. Finding success with an online business doesn't always come with ease, honey. It doesn't. It it does not. And you have to find a way to work through the unbearable days if you want to see results. Because there are going to be some unbearable days. You gonna want to cry. You gonna want, honey. You gonna want to kick, cry, throw a tantrum, all of it. Cause it's gonna be some days that don't turn out like you want them to when you're running your own business. So if you are passionate about your niche, you'll make it a point to find ways to invest further and grow your business into something that you take pride in, instead of always trying to cut corners and always doing it for the free. You'll take pride in it because you don't want people just asking, well, can I get your products for free? The work that you put in to build to creating that online product line or service, it wasn't free for you to get there, and it shouldn't be, honey. Again, you had to put in some work, you had to put in some pay to get there. So if you did it all just trying to cut corners and doing it for free, then you want somebody to ask you for that product or that service for free in return? No. But again, being passionate about what you are doing will keep you interested and excited to continue working day in and day out at what you are trying to accomplish. And this may be something that you've already done, but if you haven't already considered what you're passionate about, I need you to take some time and make a list of the top 10 areas that you are passionate about and some topics of interest that you have. Like, what are some of the things that you're interested in? Like, you don't have to find a perfect fit. You just need to identify some aspect of running the business that you are passionate about if you want to stick with it. So if you don't care about the topic, chances are you won't be able to find the drive to keep what you need to persevere when you're going through tough times. Because you will go through tough times. And if you're having problems identifying your passions, if you still can't figure out what your interests are, consider this. If you're taking notes, put noted in the chat wherever you may be at. Take note of this. If you're like, I still trying to identify what I'm passionate about, what my interests are. What do you look forward to doing when you aren't doing it? What do you look forward to doing when you aren't doing it? That's a question you can ask yourself. That's probably something you're interested in. It's probably something you're passionate about. If you're looking forward to doing it, when you ain't even doing it. And some of y'all, I'm gonna leave that one. What topics do you like to learn about? What things do you freely just find yourself wanting to learn more about? What are your favorite books to read? Or what do you subscribe to when it comes to reading about researching stuff or looking into stuff? Like some of your favorite shows if you watch TV, or some of your favorite magazines, or some of your favorite blogs, or some of your favorite forums. Like, 3 meal quota. What is it? What are your favorite topics that you like to learn about? And do you belong to any kinds of clubs or organizations that you're passionate about? So, finding the answers to some of these questions or one of these questions could and should help you narrow down what your top 10 passionate areas are, or what your local interests are, right? So, number two, I need you to identify problems that you can solve, whether it's with clothes, fashion, spirituality, business, tech, clothing, apparel. Once you've identified your top 10 passionate areas and local interests, one of those, you can now start to narrow down your options. So, if you want to create and maintain a profitable online business, then you need to determine what problems your target audience is experiencing and find a unique way to solve those actual problems, right? So, what you can do is you can start by considering the issues that you face in your own life. That's how you you can consider starting this process by what are some of the problems that you're facing in your own life. It's 11:11. I'm grateful and thankful for a brand new day. I'm grateful and thankful for a brand new day. Hey, 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 grateful and thankful for a brand new day. It's 11:11 already. Seems like we've been here for forever already. I'm grateful and thankful to be here again today. I'm grateful and thankful for life. Grateful and thankful for living. Grateful and thankful to be an asset to somebody and not a liability. I'm grateful and thankful for each and every last one of you that come through, share my live, support the vibe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. I hope you come back again. Please share the live, support the vibe. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Please, if you would, we appreciate you. Share the live, support the vibe, and tell a friend to come through. We thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It is Friday. So let's get through this, and then I'll go through our work from home jobs. I will reset and go through our work from home jobs, and then I'll bid y'all adieu to do what it is that y'all need to do. I don't know what I need to do. I need to rest, relax, and release, honey. I need to rest, relax, and release. Release. So, if you've gone through the process, like I said, and identified what your top 10 passions are, you can start to narrow this down by considering the issues that you face in your own life and see if there is a solution. Like, you've come through something, Phoenix, honey, come through the fire. So, is there a solution to those problems online, right? Take a look at your list of the top 10 passions that you have and consider whether or not there's a problem that you continuously face in regards to those passions, right? Peaceful. Hey, love, how are you? So, if you discover a consistent problem within your passions, then you can narrow down your niche. So, if not, there are some other ways that you can identify the issues that your target audience is experiencing. But the best way to identify problems within a niche is to sit down and have a conversation with the target audience that you are looking for. So you can do this in several different ways. Like, you can form a focus group to discuss the problems that your target market is experiencing. Have a one-on-one conversations with those people and see what is it that they're facing that you can, assist with. You want to make sure that you create or find a framework for asking those questions that will help you to uncover specific pain points, specific issues, specific problems. So if you aren't able to meet directly with your target audience, like, you might want to consider using a survey. Again, polls online, your emails you can send out through SurveyMonkey, through Jot form, through, there's tons of them, Google form, to reach your target audience. And excuse me, ask them questions. Another way you can identify the pain points of your target audience is by actually pursuing forums like Cura, Cura, whatever it is, y'all already know. Or find forums that are related to your niche ideas. So go through the discussions that are taking place within the forums like Reddit, and determine what questions people are asking, and see if you can actually figure out what problems they're having. I got into a discussion about Sims not too long ago because I was asking a question about Sims, how to fix something in Sims, and Cura kept on coming up. And I finally figured it out without them asking, without their help. So I went in and I was able to answer the question. Finally, you can, again, like I said, do research on your keywords, like with Google Ads Keyword Planner and Google Trends, to help you uncover popular search items that are related to specific pain points directly within your niche. All right, I'm going to leave 3, 4, and 5 for tomorrow when we go into it and wrap that up tomorrow. I'm going to pause, reset, and it's time to get into the work from home. If you need work from home, honey, come back. Leave and come back. Leave and come back. Leave and come back. But I hope everybody stays for the content that we're going to bring tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I also need to let y'all know, coming next week on the 8th of April, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can go and register at the link down there for our business school workshop. So if you love today, don't miss this session. We'll be mapping out your smarter business model from offer to audience, from offer to audience. So you've got the vision. Now you've got the tools. Honey, the next step is execution. I love you, and I'm walking with you every step of the way. So keep on coming back here every single day. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great weekend. If I don't see you over the weekend, remember, I still love you. Good afternoon. Good evening.